This podcast is meant for mature audiences only and contains strong sexual language. Welcome to Sex, Love, and the Black Experience with your hosts, Miss Kiki Love and Miss Nisha B of Orgasmic Melanin Goddesses. We're just two dope sisters who love to talk about sex and give our amazing guests a platform to share their experiences and expertise as it pertains to sex, love, and the Black experience. So let's get started. Everybody, welcome to Sex, Love, and the Black Experience, featuring Miss Nisha B and Miss Kiki Love, your Orgasmic Melanin Goddesses. We're just going to do a quick therapy session recap of our Melanated Sex Expo, and we'll just go from there. So Kiki, I'm going to let you get started. First of all, we did it. We fucking did it, right? Let me just say, a lot of people were like, it was just y'all that planned this. This was your first year.
Yep.
So y'all know that means that it's going to get even bigger and better.
Yes.
So now we can kind of talk about some of the challenges we had, and
it was calamities everywhere.
Right.
Friend.
This
calamities
is
and fucking chaos every fucking where. Like, seriously. But no, shout outs to the team. Even though our team is small and mighty. Yes, hand claps and all that good shit.
We had a small team this year.
We did.
But not next year.
No, next year is going to be bigger and better. But we want to shout out to our team, our coordinator, Daniela.
Yes.
Yes. She did
amazing.
An amazing job.
And very zen.
She was.
She kept us calm.
Yeah, because at the end, I was smashing and flashing on people. And I don't like doing that because I like to be namaste up in this motherfucker. You be all over the place, which is cool because I keep you calm. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this whole entire process.
I think when Daniela came in on Friday.
Yeah.
And she just kind of took over and made everything so beautiful and just was quick about it and on her shit.
Yes.
I was namaste after that.
I had forgotten that she had already gotten a whole bunch of stitching
she did the
together.
Pre-work.
Right. So, because I was upset. I was like, this shit is going to be calamities everywhere. But no, she made it.
Started on time.
Yeah, it started on time. And niggas thought it was beautiful. And, it was, like I said, when I walked up in that motherfucker, I was like, oh, shit. We about to be professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, just going and be professional with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was dope. Like I said, it was very much a dope thing.
We had awesome vendors.
We did. Shout outs to all of the fucking vendors.
God. We had amazing vendors with awesome different products to offer.
Everybody was different. Everybody was different.
And why was that important to us, Kiki?
It was very much important because we're vendors. We know how it is when you're vending and you have somebody being fucking competition. So we didn't want that. We wanted everybody to be different. And we had some amazing dope people. And again, like our highlights for everything was Sir Marvelous and Siphon the fucking Unicorn and Dr. Tamara Rose. Yeah. When I tell you everybody was on the edge of their fucking seats for Sir Marvelous and Siphon's performance. Niggas was like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, yo. Cause you told me, but you didn't tell me, nigga. You told me, but you didn't really tell me.
And I'm that like, a secret.
We did, but it was amazing. Like, people were not expecting any of that. Just the whole weekend was a vibe.
It was.
It was a vibe. I was like literally out of my body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was already on year number 2. That whole week, I'm like, okay, we got to do this different. We got to do this. We got to fix this. We definitely got to fix that.
Yeah.
So I really didn't get to really enjoy all the festivities.
You didn't get to relish.
Nah, nigga, because I was on some. Let me get these calamities and chaos together.
But you know what? I will. Let me just say this. We did ask for feedback.
Yes.
And we thank everybody for the feedback that we received.
Thank you.
What was great about it is it's workable. It's doable. It's changes that we can make.
We gonna get y'all the schedules, nigga.
Right. That was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And I know we've been to expos and typically or conferences, you're supposed to have the schedule out so people know what time, you know, different artists are supposed to perform. We really literally worked on that at the last minute. And you guys got to understand, we were a team of 2, and then we had a few people that helped us on the team. You know, next year, of course, is going to be better. When you're doing something for the first time, you have to prove yourself, right? So people were like, you know, they sat back and said, let's see what you do first. And then maybe we'll slide in there and help you. Even in getting sponsors. Yeah. You know, that was very difficult to get sponsors because
shout outs to all our fucking sponsors.
Yes.
Yeah, put the bomb in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And we're going to list all of our sponsors. Yes. I'm actually going to update our expo page. Yes. To list all of our vendors. Right. All of our talent with their links. So they'll be there until, you know, then the next year, you know, if they will have like a link if anybody wants to be a part of the event next year. So we'll continue throughout the year to give our sponsors, our vendors, and our talent. Yes. We'll give them shout outs on our website, and then we'll be getting ready for 2024. So we apparently there's a need for this. People loved it. They loved the vibe. Yes. My girlfriend, she came to support me just because she's my best friend. The whole sex industry, all of that's not her judge. And she, when we left, she called all her friends back in Michigan and said, you better not miss this next year. Yeah. She was like, she was like, it was amazing. She said, I learned about things that I didn't even think I needed to know about. Right. The performances were great. It was very well orchestrated. She's also an event planner. So she was like, you guys did this, you know, it went off without a hitch. She really loved Daniela. She was like, once she met her, she felt like, oh, you guys are in good hands. So it was a lesson. We learned a lot. You don't know what you don't know. Right. But we did that shit, Kiki. Yeah. I was in tears afterwards. It's like, it was just from your concept, your head to, you know, sharing it with me and us just bringing that into fruition. And it was a great experience, and it teaches you that you a badass. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bitch, I didn't know I could do that. You know what I'm saying? You know,
it was a lot. It felt like giving birth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't have kids, so I literally like gave birth like a few times. Like, I felt like I gave birth like to triplets. My nigga, like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Cause I'm tired. I'm motherfucking tired. Right. Okay. I got bags under my eyes because I'm tired. But we have some special guests in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, we're gonna bring them on in a little bit. We just wanted to kind of talk a little bit and debrief just the two of us. But we're gonna bring some people on who actually attended the event and who is actually the talent. Yes. Because we want to get their perspective.
My baby fucking daddy, he don't even know. You know what I'm saying, man? We claiming that. You know what I'm saying, man?
So before we bring our guests on, do you have anything else that you want to add about the expo?
Thank you for trusting me, for believing in me, for allowing me to give you this vision. And thank you for being my business lover.
Yes, I love that. We're business lovers. I love it.
I'm like, no, we ain't lesbians up in here. No, you know what I'm saying, man? But
it's like a marriage for real.
It is. And you know, thank you, my nigga, for loving me, for trusting in me for this vision for our business and rocking with me, because I know it wasn't easy. I know I haven't been the easiest person
Neither have I.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But we work through it together. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna ride this shit until there's none left. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to say thank you because you didn't have to do it and you did. People don't know the backstory and the behind the scenes of what this woman right here in front of me put her name and her shit on the line for our vision, right? And so it's not just my vision, it's our vision. And I always say that, even though it was my head that came up with the concept, but it was our vision. And so I just want to say thank you. There's no matter words for the thank yous. Because you didn't have to do it. You didn't. You could have been like, no, bitch, we gonna figure this other shit out. We not gonna, no, but you did. And so there's no matter thank yous for what you, yeah, for that. And I'm not trying to cry because my baby daddy's here. So, you know, I can't, you know, I'm trying to be a thug. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I want to thank you.
Yes.
For trusting me with your vision.
Oh.
And just for, you know, putting up with my franticness.
Yeah.
And, just, you know, just trusting in my talent.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And us just realizing and understanding what we both are best at.
Right.
Thank you for being my namaste.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm working on being less frantic, just like yesterday when we went to Sex by Southwest.
We did. Shout out to Sex by Southwest. Put some bombs in there for that shit.
Yes, we went to Tucson.
That was our first, like, you know,
presentation,
you know what I'm saying? Even though we're bedroom candy consultants and we do this all the time, but it was our first like professional gig.
Yeah.
And so we learned a lot through that because I was like, this nigga got a whole goddamn
I had a PowerPoint
and all types of foo-la-la and shit. And I'm just sitting there like,
I was like, we need a PowerPoint. Yeah. We need structure. And you're on slide 2. And I was like,
right.
And then 5 minutes before the presentation, I was like,
nigga, no, tell the shit. She was like, no, 5 minutes. We literally like, she was like, nigga.
I just feel a different vibe.
Right. I'm like,
just sit and talk.
And I looked at her like, bitch, we could have done all this shit a whole goddamn new way instead of doing it. But it was great though. But you know what? I allowed you to do your shit because that's how you are. But it still gave us
some structure because we kind of knew what we wanted to talk about. Right. But it didn't have to be so structured. Right. And that's really. But
I let you like have your shit because I tell you all the time you're so type A. And you say that you're not, but you are though, my nigga, because you feel like you're not, and you be like, okay, blah, 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 and I'll be like, and she gonna throw all this shit out the fucking window, and then we just gonna rock out, because you have to trust and believe that we be knowing what we talking about, you know what I'm saying? So we're very much of and everybody loved it.
Everybody did. And they were more advanced.
Yeah.
So like they knew what a G-spot was and where the clitoris was. So we really had different conversations.
Yes.
And you know what I loved about Sex by Southwest is the diversity. Yes. I loved that, you know, I'm telling you, eventually I'm not going to want to do vanilla shit.
No.
I'm not going to be around vanilla
Courtney,
shit. Yeah.
One of the beauties that came to Sex by Southwest.
Yeah, she came in she was from New Zealand. But she lives in San Francisco. And she just hung out with us, went to dinner with us. And
she paid for our meal.
Yeah, she was just sweetie pie.
I was like, that barbecue was, put some womp-womps for that barbecue.
Womp-womp more. I was like, Tucson, we gonna have to step our game up on barbecue.
Yeah.
But we just met some amazing people.
Right.
It even reminded us of our event where, cause like Danielle mentioned it, my best friend, she was like, it was black people, it was white people. Yep. It was all different nationalities. She said it was straight, gay, transgender. She said, and it was just such a vibe there. Yep. And that's what Sex by Southwest was.
Right.
I felt like everybody could just be themselves.
Yep.
And then we had our little, you know, people, your pronouns and all of that stuff. It was just really amazing. And you just feel, I think in environments like that, for me, I feel so free.
Yep.
Whereas sometimes when you're not, that's what I'm saying. After a while, I'm not going to want to do vanilla shit no more.
And that's okay, my nigga.
Period.
It's okay.
Period. And then I got my shirt that says, it says, be a slut, whatever you do, whatever you want. Hello.
Come on,
let's shout out to that. Pew, 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 pew.
Yes, old slut bucket ass.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm just glad, because you spent the night, you didn't hear me being a slut.
Listen, nigga, I didn't hear nothing. I was knocked out. I was knocked. Okay, I was dreaming about my baby daddy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Trying to be a slut with the baby daddy. You know
okay, well, we're going to take a break.
Yes.
And we're going to bring our guest on.
Yes.
And you guys, thank y'all for just rocking with us.
Yes.
And I've been saying this a lot. There's a song by Grover Washington and Patti LaBelle. And it says, the best is yet to come.
Put some bombs on that shit, nigga.
Oh, where's the bombs?
Yeah. That's claps.
Where's the bomb? There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I don't touch nothing.
Right. She always puts me here. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. We are Orgasmic Melanin Goddesses, where we make sex education and discovery fun for the BIPOC community. Join us on all social media platforms as we have amazing events coming your way. Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. So we're back at Sex, Love, and the Black Experience.
Yes.
And we have some special guests here today. Narada, we're going to have you introduce yourself first, and then FrañaMarie will have you introduce yourself. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get started talking.
Okay. I go by the name of Narada Jay. 31 years old, originally from Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
I've been in Phoenix now for about 4.5 years or so.
Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, my name is Frana Colon.
And I'm Maurice Colon, also known as Mo.
All right, Mo.
And we're married. We've been married for 12 years together for well over 20.
Shout out to marriage. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
And so, yeah,
just enjoying the ride together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for coming.
Yes.
We're just straight off the high from the Melanated Sex Expo, and we wanted to bring you guys on and just kind of share your experiences, but also, just talk about you guys and what you have going on, what, just what your experiences are around sex, love, and the Black experience, period.
Yeah.
We just gonna have a talk and just let it flow. That's kind of how we roll. Thanks to Kiki, because she said I'm type A in structure. So
they're like, let's just vibe, nigga. Let's just vibe that shit out.
So Narada, you were a performer.
Yes.
You performed Saturday during our day expo, and then you also performed at our party.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how that experience was for you.
It was really good. I was really happy to be a part of it. It was real fun. I can honestly say that was probably like the dopest shit I've been a part of.
Oh, thank you.
It was real fun.
My baby daddy love me.
That's the baby daddy, y'all.
It was really cool. I actually met Kiki at another performance.
Yes.
2-3 years ago, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Styles had a performance together, so I met her. I met
Okay.
Kiki then, and that's we've been cool ever since.
All right. Well, thank you so much for just trusting us and being a part
Yes.
of
history.
our first event. Like, you guys kind of went in sight unseen. It was our goal to give local people a platform. We wanted to let you guys shine. And hopefully we accomplished that. Our goal is to, continue that. Basically our motto is that we're going to talk about sex, love, and the Black experience at our expos, but we definitely want to highlight the local people. So we did bring in Sir Marvelous, and we brought in Dr. Tamara Rose. They were like our headliners, but everybody else that performed or that were on our panels, they were all local. Awesome. And that was very important to us, because we, you know what I'm saying? We want to give you guys your glory and let you shine. And we want other people to see that. So, and we definitely appreciate all of we call you guys our inaugurals because, you guys went sight unseen with us and just trusted us. And that means a lot to us. And we will not forget that with future events, everything. And our goal is to ultimately travel with this. So Yeah,
Get
so we're
ready
not.
to get your passport.
You know what I'm saying? Because
like, come on,
you know, this is bigger. Like,
yeah,
we were looking at this like, oh yeah, this is needed, and like now because we yesterday we met one of our like sex expert idols.
Yep.
Her name is Marla Renee. She does sex down south.
Marla Stewart.
Marla Renee Stewart.
Yep.
She does sex down south. It's a 3-day conference in Atlanta.
Yep.
And then she partnered with Southwest Love Fest.
Yes.
In Tucson, and she did the Sex by Southwest. They're going to go in Miami and do a day conference called Sex on the Beach. And then I've heard they're going to be traveling in different places, and those are like 1-day conferences. But the one in Atlanta is every year, and that's how we're going to do the Melanated Sex Expo. That's going to be every year here, because we want to highlight everybody in Phoenix. This is where we live, and we want to highlight. But we may take it regional, and then we even have some people reach out to us internationally. So all I'm saying,
get your passport.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, travel. Yeah.
All right, Franya and Mo, you guys came as attendees to the event.
Yes.
So kind of give us like your perspective. Like what did you expect first, just sight unseen, and then what did you what did you get? What did you see? What did you like?
Well, I didn't know what to expect at all, to be honest with you. I knew it was going to be a lot of openness, maybe some freakiness. But I was pleasantly surprised with like just the environment and the vibe and everything. And we came in late Saturday, so we missed a lot of the good stuff that we've been hearing about, like all the performances by Sir, and we didn't get to see you or anything like that, unfortunately, either. We missed a lot of stuff, but we got in time for the party, and that was just a real cool, laid back, open, freeing experience. It just felt really good to just hang out with like people that were just okay with being themselves.
Yes.
And you could see like the happiness and the pride of people as they were walking around. Like I saw a guy walking around with a corset and like some leather pants and stuff and some high heels, and I was like, that works.
Yeah.
That works on me.
Yeah.
And I saw like all kinds of just expressiveness that made me feel good to just to be around.
Yeah.
And it was a good mood. Everyone was just having fun, and we had conversations with people that were sitting on our table, just stuff that you wouldn't have conversations with at Cracker Barrel.
Right.
you were talking to people about that like that. We were talking about like how techniques for oral sex and stuff like that. And we were just sitting there munching on that food from the food truck, talking about licking pussy.
Right.
I was like,
munching on the food.
Right.
And talking about munching. I love it.
That works for me. I like that. Where was I at?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Those are conversations I don't like to miss.
I was like, where was I?
But it was a really good, it made me realize that kind of event is really needed out here. There's like so many people that need to come.
Yes.
So it was really good to have like that experience and see that not only like there's like-minded individuals that are just open and enjoy sex and love and the good feelings and all the intimacy that's involved in it. It was good to have that like reinforcement, knowing that it's okay to be this way.
Yes.
So it felt really good.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, mine just went out.
Oh shit.
Okay. That's okay. We're going to keep her up. Came back. Hey. All right. That's okay. We were back in the day with the Magic School Bus. What did she teach us? She said, make mistakes, get messy. That's what we do. I didn't realize that until I was an adult. When I was a kid, I was just like, oh, the Magic School Bus. But she was really teaching us that even as adults, we need to continue to do that. All right, Franya.
Oh man, you know what? I didn't have any expectations. I've been excited for this ever since you guys started talking about the idea. Awesome. And every time I saw Sis Kiki, she was just always like, sis, I got this idea, we got this idea. And I'm just looking like, I'm just waiting for it to happen. Waiting for it to happen.
She was like, where's my ticket?
Let's just, I'm
like, and I told her the tickets is coming. And as soon as I texted her ass and told her that we had some free tickets, she was like, I'm rearranging my whole goddamn schedule.
Pretty much.
Right. I'm rearranging everything.
Pretty much. The only thing I couldn't rearrange was going to my friend's wedding on Saturday, and I was like, okay, I gotta stay. This is my sis, but I was ready to go.
When I told her she missed Sir's performance, she was like, bitch, what? I said, but I got we got the shots.
So my husband and I, we rewatched the video.
Right.
Needless to say, we didn't finish it.
No.
Yes.
I was like, we've seen this already, and we still getting hot and bothered. I was like, why?
Because I want to ask you, Narada, because this was your first time seeing any kind of thing like that. So you were in the, because I saw you look, and you was like, what the fuck? The look on your face was priceless to me. So can you tell the people when you were seeing Sir's performance, because Frana and Mo did not get to see it. So can you explain to the people, how did it make you feel, and what was your feelings about Sir and Siphon's performance?
Wow. So I'm trying to figure out a way to how to summarize that. It was a lot going on at once.
Yeah.
For sure. But so when it comes to like BDSM and stuff like that, like I'm kind of like I'm very basic, like entry level type stuff. You know, I'm off like I can do the cuffs, the rope. You know, I love the spreader bar. You know, stuff like that. But that's almost where I tap out at. So I don't really know much beyond that, or haven't done anything beyond that really.
Got you.
But to see that the whole thing and just I think the biggest thing was just their communication. You could tell they had a good relationship.
Yeah.
They had safe words.
Yes.
You know, he was taking time to make sure she was okay, but at the same time, it was like, it's my domain type thing.
Yes.
I guess to see the mixture of him establishing the dominance, but still caring for her in the process.
Oh my God, that was right.
It was cool to see. I was taken back by a lot of it. Like, there's a lot of things that was going on. I was like, I'm looking around to see if I was the one making his face.
We warned you niggas. We warned you and we told you that it was going to be some shit that you probably have never seen in your life. And for me, because I saw your face and I was like, shit. Like, is he nervous? Is he scared? What? Because when he pulled out that knife, your face went.
Everybody did. A couple people came and said,
everybody was like,
he pulled that knife out. I was like,
what are you about to do with the knife? What are you about to do? Because our girlfriend, she was like, bitch, did he just pull out a big ass bed cracker butcher knife? I was like, yes, he did. He did pull out the knife. And when he pulled it, and I was like, the knife is so dull that it can't even cut a tomato. Yeah. But it's literally for shock value.
But it's also the feel.
Yes, it's
like
for the feel.
Knife, the knife on her body.
It's for temperature play.
He also cut her panties with that knife.
He did. I was like, God damn it. Where my husband at? Because it's some bullshit. I felt that. I felt that tingle. Yeah.
What I liked is that a lot of people said that it changed their perspective of what BDSM is. Because he's a sensual BDSM dom. Right. And like you were saying, like you could see his care for her. It was almost like body worship, like the way that he was just, on her. And I'm telling you now, I'm joining the Apex because they have Apex is an organization that they teach like BDSM techniques. So I might be going tomorrow to the new member orientation.
I heard about them.
Yeah, so you can pay a membership and they have multiple classes because that's Sex by Southwest. I bought some floggers. And I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it yet. But the guy who makes the floggers, he teaches the floggers and paddles class there.
They're beautiful floggers, by the way.
So they're beautiful, gorgeous. Right. And so, and I'm blessed to have a husband like Mo. You know what I'm saying? That's open and that's just like, hey, let's just try some shit and do some shit. Yeah. So my husband and I, we gonna just try and do some stuff. Also, we gonna find Shibari class too.
Oh yeah,
because I want to learn Shibari, the rope, Japanese rope.
Oh. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
We will be. I have a lot of things for next year, right?
Oh yeah, we have some great ideas of things we want.
Yeah, because I want Black people and brown people and all people
of color, indigenous, everybody.
Right. To like get this shit underneath their belts because it's so beautiful, right? The shibari ropes. Because I really want y'all to like really get that. So I have some ideas for y'all. I got some things cooking. Some things cooking for y'all.
Wait a minute, what are we going to do? We're going to take over the world.
Really, yeah.
I'm here for all of it.
Yeah. So it was just dope. Like I just really like the way that my brain was set up. Because I was telling Niche, like I was literally in the back pretty much the whole time. So I really didn't get a chance to see really anything because the way that my brain is set up, I was like, okay, what can we do for next year?
Yeah.
Because I was like in the lab, like in my brain, like, okay, this is what we're going to do for next year. This boom, 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 boom. I already
saw a beautiful burlesque dancer yesterday.
Oh, yeah. That's coming.
I love burlesque dance.
She was so sensual and beautiful. I love burlesque. I think it's so erotic and sexy. I want to learn it.
I want to get into it. I've told Mo I want to perform it. He's like,
yeah. We had one. There was one burlesque dancer that was a mermaid. With us and what we have going on, visit our website at omgoddesses.com and join our VIP list. Check out our upcoming events. Need to add to your spicy bag? Well, click on Shop Bedroom Candy for the top of the line bath and body products, makeup, and bedroom accessories. Consider booking us for a fun, sexy, and educational show with your circle. We won't disappoint. Mermaid outfit yesterday, and then she was flipping her fins. It was so pretty. I had to show y'all the video. It was really, really beautiful. I'm telling you, I am no longer going to be doing vanilla shit because I feel like you were saying, it's a freer environment.
Yep.
That people can just be themselves. And it's not about like, you got to be, everybody got to be freaky. It's just the fact that you can just go there and just be who you are and talk to people who are free thinkers and just are very expressive.
Can we ask this question?
Yeah.
Because we didn't get to ask them this.
Yes.
What are y'all freak numbers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I need to know, like, because y'all, like, it's levels to this shit, right? There's levels to this freak nastiness that, that we be on. So my baby daddy need to ask, so we can get ready. You know what I'm talking about? So Narada, can you please tell me what is the freak number?
I'll say right now, present day, I'll give myself probably about a 7.8.
Okay.
I'm still growing.
Right.
I would say like when I was younger, like 24, 25, like when I thought I was not. Right. No, I was good.
Yeah.
But I was when I thought I was more than what I actually was at the time. As I got older, started to learn new things, and with each experience along the way, the stuff I was doing before, it was cute.
Yeah.
But
it was cute. Okay.
I've grown. So I give myself probably about a 7.8.
Oh, that means room to grow.
Right. Because I'm a 9. I'm a 9.5. So there's, we got a 7.5 and a 9. Okay,
7.8.
Right. So we gonna meet in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We can work with that.
I likes that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if it was on a 1 to 10 scale, I might be like a 6 or something like that.
Okay.
Just because I want to say like 5 is maybe average or whatever, but
you're a little above.
I'm a little above average, but like he said, we're still kind of new to a lot of stuff, so we're still kind of growing too. We have a lot of stuff that we talk about, a lot of stuff that we're interested in. We just haven't like taken action on some stuff, but we are like actively, energetically looking for ways to
and to
trying to find a community. Because listen, I have quite a few fantasies, and I have a friend / partner that is a dom, and he's in Phoenix, and he's like introduced me to vampire gloves, and he's talked to me about things he wants to do, and he wants to dominate me, and I'm like, oh yes, please. Like I said, but so there are a lot of things that I want done to me where he's there and he's watching. He's watched me before, but I want to be pushed past my boundaries. I want to just be, just know that I am safe, and whatever nerves I'm getting towards, just like make me want to use my safe word. It's like, okay, well, let's stop, let's pause, let me hold you. That's how my other partner is. He's like, okay, now let's proceed. And I'm like, okay, like because it's just so yeah. So oh God, I'm gonna have to say I'm probably an 8. Because I can't say I'm a 10 because I feel like until I've actually done a lot of the things I want to do, I can't claim those numbers. But the fact that my mind is there, I've talked to my husband about it. I'm ready.
Yeah,
you know, I'm like, I'm
awesome.
8. I'm 8.
All right,
I love it.
That's awesome.
And there's always room to grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when we talk about like freak numbers, it's on your level,
subjective,
right?
Yeah.
It's very subjective. Like, we get people that are 4s, and I'm like, okay, there's room to grow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But they may think they're a 4,
right?
Because that's like when you say, "Well, I'm an 8," somebody else might say, "Girl, you a 12."
Right.
So it's subjective. It's really what you feel that you are, and if you have room to grow. And one of the things that we're trying to do with this expo too is bring the communities out.
Yeah.
Right. So people can find their tribe. So you're like, I didn't even, because especially in the realm of sex and sexuality, everything's so underground. Right. And so people don't know where to find, especially if you're looking for people that look just like you. We always think, oh, that's white people shit. Right.
Yep.
So I don't see black people doing it. It's a bunch of black people that are in the BDSM, that are into lifestyle, that are, you know what I'm saying, that are poly, that are, you know what I'm saying, into burlesque and all these different things. We actually, at our event, we found a house, their BDSM house of black women who are doms, and all of their subs are white men.
Oh,
they were at the event. I was like, I didn't even know that existed. You know what I'm saying? And, just from this podcast alone, that we found that there are black lifestyle clubs. Like, it's still a mixed crowd, but the people that are running it, they're black, you know? And so, but I didn't know that until, you got to go out here and start talking to people. And so that's part of the thing with the Melanated Sex Expo, is that we want to, we want to highlight people. So people are like, oh, I've been here, especially because Arizona is a transplant state, right?
Yes.
Most people are not from here. Right. And so if you were in Chicago or New York and you had a tribe or you had a community that you were a part of, and then you come here and you're lost. You're like, well, where do I even start? Right? Because it's such a big city. We'd like to be kind of the go-to, the hub that people can find their community. So that is one of our ultimate goals, is to be the go-to for that.
Yeah. So you said all that, and before COVID, we were in a meetup group, meetup.com. You have all your little groups and stuff, and we were actually in a poly open group. And I actually saw the woman that had that up at the event, at the party.
Awesome.
So it was like, 'cause we were like, oh, we know her. But yeah, she was there.
Her primary partner was the one that do with the
corset and the
leather
pants. Yeah. So we were in her group, and I had went for a few times just talking about, feeling free sexually, and there were some yoni classes that we went to, and then we even went to some poly group classes where there was just a bunch of couples in one of her rooms, and we were all talking, and then we found that they even had sex classes. We went to an anal sex class where he he talked about the products and how to be gentle, and then he pleased the girl anally, and it was so beautiful to watch. And I've gone to another sex class, and I was just like, it was beautiful to talk about it, to be in a room full of people like you, and then to see them actually do it, and you're just sitting there like, oh my God. And then like the one I went to by myself, me and this one girl were just rubbing each other's legs because we were turned on. We were supporting each other and then talking about how we enjoyed what we were watching. And that's why, like, when you were talking about this, I was like, oh my God, like that'd be great if because we're just like, we just want to find our tribe. We just want our community so that if there's something going on, we can hang out, like it's one of the things I hate is people think that when you're having some kind of sexpo or something, it's going to be a big orgy.
Yes.
And that's not it. And I mean, I'm not against it.
That's coming up. But here, everybody concerted, we got to dip the toe first.
Right. Listen.
We had to dip the toe.
Well, I figured that's probably going to be something that you guys plan for like after, like, okay, we're having a party, but we got
a lot of people,
that location.
Even in our team, like even like planning this, a lot of people, even with our team, thought that this was going to be a bunch of naked people running around. And we were like, no, niggas. I
knew it wasn't going to be that just for how you were talking about it.
Yeah, no. And so they really thought it was going to be a big ass play party. And I'm like,
I think that's what might have.
I'm so happy it was.
What might have made some people apprehensive. I think now that they've seen, because now we got footage, we got video, we got pictures. And we've had a lot of people come back and be like, "Oh my God, I missed that," you know, because they didn't know they were apprehensive. They didn't know what to expect. And when you talk about something that you've never seen before, what do you do? So now I think that it'll be a different, you know, we have footage and a video and stuff like that to show people.
Like, it will be on Roku very, very soon.
Yeah. And then we're going to put it on our social media.
And all of that kind of stuff.
All of the, like the full on like panels, discussions, sir, and stuff like that. You know, we're working on how we're going to distribute that, because that's not going to go out just, you know,
anywhere.
No, right.
All over. But definitely we want people to experience it. We want people to see what it was, and we want people to come back next year, and we want to always do something different. I thought, how did you feel seeing, you know, that majority of the people that participated were people of color?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I've even, like, a part of me was like, should I bring my sons next year just so I could be like, no, you need to talk. You need, like, come on. Yeah, because they're adult. I have 2 adult sons. You know, but God, it was so beautiful. And it was, what I loved was hearing Black men excited about things. And I loved hearing Black men talking about vulnerability. And like, yo, like, I want to try that, but like, there was conversations that I was hearing that Black men were saying that I was like, what? Like, they were just being more vulnerable. And of course, my husband. And it was like, during one of the panels, when they were talking about sex and everything and how women are just kind of displaced and our mind goes somewhere else. And to see, like, him kind of like, huh? And then other men's heads were like kind of like where they didn't realize, like, damn, maybe that's why she's not into the space like I am. And just that alone was great. But I loved seeing us in the building. I loved seeing all the faces, all the colors. But our community doesn't talk about these things. And if you really think about it, how a healthier relationship with self and together would just deepen so many bonds. So to see that being a room full of primarily Black people made me so happy.
It was very intentional. When, again, a vision that I had in my head almost 10 years ago, it was very intentional for me to have a safe space for Black people. And people that know me know I'm very pro-Black. And so I was very intentional with this, and I knew that the person that I needed to work with on this had to also be pro-Black, because, again, I want to see people of color, Black people, right, in a safe space. We don't have safe spaces that are for us, by us, right? And so when we're talking about sex, something that is very traumatizing to our people, right? It is very challenging to get our people to open up. Right? So when I had this vision, right, I was like, you want me to do what? You want me to do what with what? And so, again, I wasn't even a bedroom candy consultant then, right? So I started the journey, started the process. And when I talk about the journey of my sex expert, it starts with my grandmother. The conversation started with my grandmother and my great aunt. And so, because they were like, we've never had an orgasm. A 68-year-old and a 71-year-old never experiencing something. What? So, that's the journey. That was the journey. And then it prompted me to start doing more work, right? And so I was like, I got the vision, got the keys, right? So now I have to unlock this thing. So it's so amazing to me that you guys entrusted in us. Because y'all could have easily said no.
Yeah.
Narada could have been like, I
charge
$10,000 for my services because I'm a whole celebrity out here.
That's the plan, Narada.
Right.
Is that we can put you guys, like, if we can in some way contribute to your success and helping to put, give you a platform. And all our other vendors, all our other performers, and giving them a platform, then we feel like we accomplished our job. Because for us, it's all about collaboration. This podcast is about collaboration. It's like giving local people a platform to talk. We'll talk. We talk to all people, but we definitely want to make sure we highlight local people. So for you, what was it like just performing in a space where, this was for us and about us and by us?
So here's the interesting thing that a lot of people don't know about me, probably can't tell. Like, I have social anxiety, like, through the roof, right?
Oh, wow.
And it sucks because it contradicts everything that I'm interested in. Like, whether it's music, me performing, acting, like, everything, it triggers everything. But it was fun. Like, the energy was there.
Yeah.
I love being around my people. And speaking of which, it's kind of gonna say something that y'all might not have heard before.
Go ahead.
But coming from where I'm from, like, when you have like black get-togethers or predominantly black get-togethers, sometimes safety is a concern. So shout out to y'all for having security there.
Oh yeah. No, we made it a point. Yeah, like we knew, we was like, no, you know what I'm saying? We told Dennis, our head of our security, we was like, if niggas get out of order, you know what to do.
But you know what he said? He's straight. Dang. We ain't gonna start with shooting now. We already got too many people that shoot first and ask questions later. But one thing he said to us, first of all, he thought people was gonna be walking around naked. So he had told, he said, "Now I don't need y'all giggling. I need y'all to be mature. You might see people naked walking around." That was so funny. But he said it was so classy. It was grown and sexy. He said, I almost felt like, like we went, like we had nothing to do because everybody was mature.
Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't really, we probably had a couple of incidents with people, you gonna always have, but it wasn't security incidents. It was things that we could handle. He was like, he talking about, maybe we had security dress a certain way next time. And so, cause this just seemed too, he was like, it was like equivalent to like a jazz fest kind of thing or something was said. But, yes, we had security. We tried to be on the up and up with everything because we knew this was going to be annual. And we wanted a good experience for everybody. We felt everybody was our customer. You were our customer. You guys, our customer. The vendors, our customer. The staff was our customer. So everything that we did, we were to serve you guys. And that was our whole purpose, is that we wanted everyone to be happy, feel comfortable, feel safe. And that's what we wanted to accomplish more than anything. And Kiki and I, that this was our passion. We didn't profit from this at all.
Didn't make $1.
Don't look at my credit card bills. That's all I'm saying. But it was so worth it,
just to see y'all faces. You know what I mean?
Just to hear the experiences.
Right. This means more to us than any amount of dollars. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, when I tell you we did not make a dime. Like, we are in debt behind this. Like, seriously, my sister's in debt.
But that's okay because we know that, it'll come full circle. We know when people see what it's all about, that we won't have any problems, with people wanting to participate. Like, we were in Tucson and people was like, I saw it. Y'all say, how can I be down? We was like, okay. That was a week ago. We already getting buzzed. Plus, and so we love the fact that our talent went on live and did a review and was like, that OMG does good business. Because for me and Kiki, our brand is everything. And so we really wanted to make sure that, everybody was just happy. We weren't doing no regular porta potties.
Right.
I was
people
like,
were talking about
they was talking about the bathroom. They was like, the toilets was nice. They had music.
Listen, we didn't go in there. I was like, man, I wish I had seen the inside of that.
Did you go in the bathroom, Narada?
I heard people talk about it, but I didn't go.
You heard people talking about the bathroom. We gonna do it classy, y'all. We ain't gonna be trashy now.
Like, I heard a guy mentioning about a food truck. Yeah, man, you been in the bathroom? It's nice back there. I'm like, oh. I mean my pole boy, but I'm like, okay, thanks. But
he said you been in the bathroom. I mean, I didn't even know it came with a radio station. So when they came and brought it, they said, yeah, you could put a radio station on it. And so while you were in the bathroom, you had music playing.
So people was probably in there way too long. People probably thought they was taking it down. No, they was in there doing the Watson.
Right. I was like, first of all, I don't like porta potties.
Right.
So I ain't gonna do that to, like I said, y'all y'all were our customers. We wasn't gonna do that to y'all. When I go to concerts or festivals, I ain't doing no porta potty.
Right.
I'll upgrade to VIP so I can get a real bathroom. I'm not doing it.
When people are like, okay, so I've been talking about this event pretty much since Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I've been talking about it because I'm a business owner too. So I've been talking about it to fellow business owners. I've been talking about it to just to people, to couples.
Yes.
And they're like, was it worth it? Yes, it was worth every penny. Cause I told them, I was like, there was a reliable food truck all 3 days. They had desserts there. I was like, they emailed, like, how many of us have been saying we want the dick and the pussy waffles, and we don't know where they are. They found them, and we they found y'all. Yes. I was like, I was like, we have food. You had a good venue. I was like, the classes were great. I was like, I heard the porta potties were not even stinky. So I'm like, you have to think all the pennies and all the dollars into the cost of the ticket.
Yeah.
Yes, it's worth it. Because they made sure that there was quality all around. And people were like, oh. And I was like, so you need to go next time. I'm like, you literally have plenty of months and it's tax season. Right. You can get the money set aside for a ticket for next year.
When I tell you, Sir and Siphon and Dr. Tamar, because I was their liaison. Nisha is the back office of our business and I'm the front office. So the social media part, I run that. And so everything as far as like the DMs, the all of that was me. And so she's like the administration piece of our business. And so she was supposed to coordinate and all of that, but we actually switched. It wasn't intentional like that, but
I guess has access to their information. I don't have WhatsApp.
Right.
And all those things,
so it was actually awesome to get their reactions to everything.
So wait a minute, how about this?
Yeah.
Sir Marvelous. So, and shout out to my husband, y'all.
Yes, he was
my husband, I was like, babe, we can't afford a car service, so we're gonna rent a car.
Yeah.
We rented a Suburban.
Yep.
I said, and you're gonna be, the driver. And so he was their first point of contact.
Yep.
And that was really important, that he represented, and he took very good care of them. Like literally before Sir and Siphon stepped into the event venue on Friday night, they were at the Airbnb on social media talking about vibes and doing good business. And they was like, OMG treated us like the stars we always wanted to be.
Nice.
Oh, that's so
they were like, we set the bar, which really is great too, because like, prayerfully, that means that when we want to book other people, they'll see that and be like, oh, y'all do good business. Yeah. We definitely want to go with you, because we really wanted to, take care of them. Our vendors, we had a walkthrough a couple days before. It was cold as hell outside. So we showed them, this is the patio where the vendors are going to be. Any questions? It's hella cold out here. Are we gonna have
was cold.
I know they were like, are we gonna actually they were warmer out there than we were inside, because we had on Friday night we had the garage part up, and so they had the heaters and we didn't.
Cold air was coming in. Narada on Friday when we were having our live podcast, and Narada was like this, shaking because he was so cold, and I was like, oh shit.
It was just but because we had it open and we didn't have heaters inside, because you can't have those heaters in there. But like the moment it was like that wasn't in the budget, but we weren't gonna be damned if we was gonna let our vendors be cold. So those are like, it's like that was most important to us, is that we wanted people to feel like
comfortable.
We do good business. You know what I'm saying? And that we are about quality. You know what I'm saying? And we made mistakes. Of course, you're going to always make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But that's the reason why we say feedback is a gift, and why we got we, asked people to fill out the forms and just really tell us, what they like, what they didn't like, any suggestions. What do they want to see next year? Because we doing it for y'all. It's our vision. That's what we want to do. But you know what I'm saying? We want you coming back, and we want you to feel like you're being fed and getting something from it. So, it was euphoric because it's like
I was high all weekend, and I don't even smoke.
I was
high as a kite,
and it made us feel like, damn, we did that.
Y'all really did that. Y'all really did that.
Wait a minute. Bitch, what?
Yeah. Bitch, you did a good job. Bitch, y'all did a good job. Me and my sister always sing that to each other. Like, bitch, you did a good job. Bitch, you did a good job. Y'all did that.
And I guess as Black women, it made us feel like, you know what I'm saying? Look what we can accomplish when we come together and do stuff. And Kiki and I were like, and she and I we had some knockdown drag outs, but because we love each other so, and because we're mature, you know what I'm saying? You can have disagreements, but we always came back, and it always comes back to, I love this girl.
Yeah.
I love this. You know what I'm saying?
I love you too, bitch.
And I know that she does not mean me harm, and vice versa. No. And with that, as long as we know that, and we work with people that feel the same, that we feel that same vibe with, we can accomplish anything.
Yeah.
Period.
It was important.
Period.
It was just everything that, because again, like I said, I didn't get to see none of it. None of it. Didn't get to go upstairs. Didn't get to yoni steam. Didn't get a massage. Didn't get to see Jasmine do the classes. I didn't see any of it. I didn't even get to see Narada perform. Like, I was literally in my head the entire time. And so I was like, please, Jesus, don't let no calamities and chaos.
It was beautiful. I was out there. I was out there.
Yeah.
It was great. You took care of the VIPs, and I went out and was asking people how everything. That's where teamwork makes the dream work. So it really worked out.
I was making sure that Sir Siphon and Dr. Tamara didn't see none of the calamities go on.
And they enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, they did. They were just like, y'all did this for us. Like, I'm like, yeah. Like we got them. Daniela.
First of all, we appreciate that they said yes. They know us.
Listen,
and they do some big events.
Right.
And the fact that they trusted little old us, we was like,
I feel like people are sleeping on Arizona. Stop sleeping on Arizona.
But they won't.
Not no more.
They will not, because that's why we're going to always, even if we travel every year, it's going to be here.
Yeah.
Because you got your New Yorks, your Miamis, your DCs, your Californias. We in Vegas.
Right.
Now it's going to be, y'all been to Phoenix for the Melanated Sex. We want people booking hotels and flights and doing girls trip and all of that stuff, and guys trip to come to the Melanated. That's how it's gonna be every single year. That's our vision
from now on.
Sir Siphon and Dr. Tamara had never even been to Phoenix. This was their first time.
I think
here.
Dr. Tamara's been here. That was her first time here too.
Oh, okay. Phoenix. Nope.
Well, we gave them a good impression.
Yeah, we did. And so they were just so impressed by what we did. They were so surprised every single time. Like, we got them raffle baskets with all of the goodies that they had requested from us.
Yeah, they told us what kind of creamer they wanted. You know how stars, the writers of the star, they'd be like, I want red M&Ms only, and stuff like that. I'm so glad that they weren't like that. But they told us there was this particular creamer that Siphon needed. They like fruit and nuts and different things. And then my brother was the MC on Friday night and Saturday. And we flew him in, and he was like, "I just stay with you, sis." I was like, "No, you're you're our guest." He was at the Airbnb, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, he was our guest, and so that's just how we treat. And my brother was like, "Oh my God, this was magical. I'm so proud of you, sis." So it meant a lot. I want to ask y'all though, what did you think about the setup, the decor, the backdrops, all of that?
That was all Daniela. We didn't do shit.
Yeah. What did you guys think of that?
I liked how simple it was.
Yeah.
But it was I'm gonna say elegant, modern, but simple.
Yeah.
And I like that because I've been
part of that was the budget.
Well, but you know what?
she worked with the budget. We were trying to be a little bit more elaborate, and then when it got done, we was like, can we kind of? She still made it change every day. Like if you notice the table, the decor, like the tablecloths, we were gonna do different colors, but that had to go out the window.
Yeah.
But she was like, she made it work. And made it still beautiful every day. She changed it out.
She did. I feel like some sex events try to just be all freaky, and they like to just throw condoms and stuff around. They like to put all like pornos up on TVs and all kinds of stuff. And it was more of it. To me, it felt like a ritzy kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Underground art studio. Like that's what it felt like. It felt like you only were there because you knew about it by someone that was exclusively attached to it. And then when I walked in, I had you had the big, tall, white backdrops, and then you had the area with the couches for people to talk. So you knew that was, or even that white area, that's where performances were going to happen. That was the stage. And then you had the bar in the back. You had the art on the side, and it was tasteful art. Yes, it's sex. Yes, it's oral.
Local artists too.
Local artists.
But it was tastefully done. The vendors on the outside, they were nicely placed. Like even the heat lamps, how everything looked. It was like a underground art kind of show, and I loved that about it. I was like, well, I feel like we're kind of like VIP posh posh, and everybody knows about it.
Everybody
really
knows.
dope. She did a great job.
Yeah, she did.
Shout out to Danielle.
Yes,
Yes.
She said, what did she tell us? She said she a ride or die for OMG now. I was like,
I was like,
so I told her, I said, you gonna have to get your passport, because when we travel, you our director.
Right.
You going with us.
I love that.
We taking people with us who believe and trusted, and we ain't
you got your passport, Narada?
So I'm like, hey.
Traveling?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what a brother told me. He said, not having a passport means you're trapped.
Yeah.
Get a passport. He said, if you don't have a passport, you're trapped. So get one. Seriously.
We traveling with this thing.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Everybody that's rocked with us, everybody that supported us, we taking y'all with us, man. So get to traveling, because we going. I mean, ready to go to South Africa?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think I'm
because we going to Europe with this thing, because people have asked us to take this to London, to South Africa. We have some people, we're gonna do it one more time here, though. We want to get it right and do it one more time here. We're creating a model for it, but our ultimate goal is to travel maybe regionally. Still highlight the local people there, but not to say that we won't bring local people, our local people, there as well. But again, our motto is to highlight the local people there, because when we leave, those people are going to look for they're going to need to find their tribe, and so we be like, everybody's in Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't really work. But not to say that our vendors can't come and travel with us, or our talent can't come and travel with us. What did you think about the decor?
It was great. I got to see it all come together. I remember the walkthrough, and I got to see just before everything was put up. So it came together really well. It was neat. I will say that I feel like y'all got the hardest part out of the way, which was just getting started.
I
feel that's the hardest part. You got started, and I just keep pushing. Don't stop. I'm proud of y'all. It was a really good show.
Thank you, baby daddy.
It was really good. Yeah.
How do you feel about the VIP? You guys were our VIPs.
Yeah, you got to be chilling
in the VIP room.
You know what I'm saying?
It was nice, especially for somebody like me who sometimes, in the midst of a show, I need to get away for a second. Yeah. So it was nice to be able to have a place to get away from the crowd and just kind of zone out.
Because you was mellow, the whole weekend. You was mellow. You was chill. And that's what I love about Narada. He be chill. He don't be hype. Like, he just be in his. I'm like, Narada, you good? He be like, yeah, I'm cool. Chilling. Yep. So you was in there just chilling. There was some calamities though. Some people. We have some stuff for y'all.
Uh-oh.
Aw.
Well, all right.
Yes. Come on, swag.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know.
I'm about to grab one and look in it.
Yeah, go on and look through it.
So let's share. I gotta share some of our sponsors.
Yes.
First of all, It's hard to get sponsorship when people like, who the fuck is you?
Right. That part.
We wore him down, baby. Look, like, it made me think about Urkel when he was talking to Laura. I'm wearing you down, baby. I'm wearing you down.
We
It's
was
an extra
wearing
large tank top.
I'm sorry. The sizes they gave us, it was just like, they just gave us a bunch of stuff. But, okay, so we had, B condoms.
Yes.
Oh,
Shout outs to them. Put some bombs for B condoms.
B condoms. First black owned condom company.
Yes. Shout outs to Jason.
Yes, they are amazing.
Yes,
they sent us all types of condoms.
Yes, they did.
Their condoms are durable, amazing. And if you see it, it says, and they say protect the culture.
Yes. Black owned. We love that.
Right. So we got B condoms. Then we met one of the directors of Phoenix Pride.
Yes.
Oh.
Christopher.
Yes. Who was on our panel.
He was on our LGBTQ panel. And he talked with Phoenix Pride, and they were one of our sponsors.
Yes.
So that was amazing because they didn't even have a budget for it, and that they just, I just thank him so much for believing in us. Then we got reached out to, so Can Community Health found our they found our event online. Yep. Thank you, Grace, so much.
Yes.
Came and was like, we want to reach out to the Black community around testing HIV and all of that. And they were like, your event is perfect for it. So Can Community Health came out with their mobile truck.
And I got tested.
Yep, I got tested too. My husband got tested, and we got and they did on-site HIV testing.
I love that. I mentioned that, and a lot of people were like, "What?"
Yes,
like, yes.
They did on-site HIV testing. They also did like blood pressure and glucose and all of that as well. And it's amazing. So not only did they do that, but they also gave us
amazing
swag bags.
Yep.
With the
I love
backpacks
that.
and condoms, and I think there's some flavor condoms and lube and all kind of stuff in there. And then shout out to Brownstone Spa.
Yes, my baby.
Who gave us her flyers. This is also a coupon.
Yep. 10% off.
For 10% off.
Nice.
And so definitely shout out to Brownstone Spa.
Yes, we love her.
Icebreakers Water. Black-owned water company. Artesian spring water.
Come on, black-owned water.
Yes.
We want you to be hydrated when you're having sex.
Yes. Hydration is the key, especially.
Come on, taste the water.
Yes.
Taste the water.
I want to say this is a really good water.
Yes.
I had two of these last weekend.
Yes, yes, it's very good.
Taste the water, sis. Taste it.
Okay, hold on. You know when they say that water tastes good.
Yeah.
Baby, this reminds me of back east. You can still drink the well water.
Right. So Icebreakers, thank you so much.
Yeah,
for,
shout outs to the team, the Icebreakers team.
Yes.
They will be the official
it's their Roku channel that we're actually going to be featured on.
Yes.
The Icebreakers channel.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then so I went on Exotica's website.
Oh,
Exotica.
We can't forget Joy from Anointed Hands.
Yes.
Oh my God! Put some bombs for Joy. Okay.
Oh, shoot. There we go.
Because she was amazing.
Joy, yes. So she also was a sponsor for our event.
Yes.
Also, we're gonna have her. Is it our next one?
Yep.
We're interviewing her on our next podcast. Awesome. She does taxes.
Yes.
We're also bringing Bree Bucks on as well.
Yes. Nice.
Because we're going to talk about if you are in the sex industry, you are a business.
Yep.
So we want to talk about becoming an LLC, all those different things, So we definitely are going to talk about that. Joy just really supported us, and we greatly, greatly appreciate her. So you guys, if you want to get your taxes done, definitely look up Anointed Hands tax service.
Yes.
So the other thing I want to say is, so I went on Exotica's website. Exotica is the large sex expo that they have in like 4 different cities every year. And one of their sponsors was Chatterbait. That's a really big web company, adult web company. And, I was like, well, let me write to them. And on their site, they said that they value diversity. so I reached out and said, hey, I see that you value diversity. We're having this Melanated Sex Expo. Yep. And they became sponsors. And cool. And they were like, oh, can we send you some stuff? I was like, sure. Yeah. Hell yeah. They sent us like 4 boxes of merchandise for Chatterbait. Damn. So one of them are the boxers.
Yes.
And they also, in some people's swag bags, we had the bikini set. So it was a bikini top with the bottoms. Yeah. The other one was the black top that you have. I think in this one, I don't know what's in this one.
Everybody have something different.
Yeah, so that's a black like half top.
Oh, nice! I got a thong.
Yeah, with some thongs.
Mo gonna be showing it off tonight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be showing it off tonight. Be like, come on, baby.
Yeah, you got the tank top.
Put that on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so
yeah. And then of course we put our bedroom candy lube in there.
Yes.
Because we want you to
and shout out to Southwest Center. They were also
that's what I was gonna say. So Southwest Center was also our sponsor.
Yes.
And they gave you the information of their services.
Yes.
They came out with a table as well, and they were giving out condoms and things. And so did Can Community. I also had they did oh my gosh, they had a table, they had their mobile unit, and they gave us swag. We were like
nice.
And then we got these beautiful little bags made.
Let's
say Melanated Sex Expo.
I love me a reusable bag for grocery shopping.
Come on,
I know.
Tell people like Melanated Sex Expo.
I'll be at the farmer's market making sure this part's out. What is that? Oh, you got here. Give me your phone so I can get the website up for you.
Yes. So thank you also to Chatterbait too, because they took a chance on us as well, and
it didn't have to.
And we appreciate the relationship.
Down, sis, you did, because the emails going back and forth between her
Don't
and
fuck
Shirley.
With me.
Okay.
I'm a beast when it comes to business. I don't play. Okay.
I was just sitting back and I was just.
She was looking at the emails. I'm like, hey.
I was like,
we got some new sponsors. Then they was like, we got some more sponsors, and then they were like, okay, I'll bite. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when you're new and people don't know you, they, their reputation is on the line too. Right. So we really hope we did everybody justice. So thank you guys to everyone that sponsored us. And we, like you said, our inaugurals, we will not forget. Anything else you guys want to say about the expo? And then after that, I want you guys to share your social medias, and then we got to do our spicy bag first. Let's do our spicy bag. Go ahead.
I spicy bag this week because my baby daddy was here, so it was only fitting, right? Because I was like, listen, my baby daddy is coming, right? And I was like, listen, I'm trying to catch me a baby. It was funny because Narada thought that he was older than me. I was like, the melanin is working. It's working. The melanin is working. It's working. And so when I told him, I was like, no, young man, I'm older than you. He was like, you can't be older than 33. I said, no, I'm almost 40, babe. It's almost 40 over here. This is good. So he was sniffing and stuff. And he was like, "What is
experience?"
That?" He was like, "What is all that you have on? What is all that?" And I was actually having on this week, last weekend. So these are our pheromone sprays from Bedroom Candy. So the first one, pheromone, listen.
We have them in it's called arrows for the men.
Oh, so our pheromone sprays,
which I use,
they're based off body chemistry, right? Mm-hmm. So everybody has natural pheromones, right? So they're based off body chemistry. So what smells on me is going to smell different on Narada and vice versa. So I'm going to pass these around so y'all can smell them and stuff. There's 2 different basic scents, right? One is French Kiss Me, which is base notes of dark raspberry and vanilla, right? And then the other one is Sandalwood, which is our Heartthrob, which is a kind of like a unisex fragrance, but it has sandalwood and black pepper. Those are the base notes. So I'm going to pass them around so y'all can smell them and stuff.
You can just spray it.
Just spray it. Yeah, go on and taste the air. Taste the air.
Is that the sandalwood?
Yeah, that's the heartthrob. Mm-hmm.
That one smells amazing.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That one's more like if you like the fruity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good too.
I like
Smells
that
good.
one.
I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Smells good.
Both those smell really good.
They actually come in a set too. You can get them with the body wash. So and it's what is it? It's a body wash
and a lotion,
the spray and the lotion. If you like, people who like to layer.
Yep.
But the spray, a lot of the thing with pheromones too is that a lot of people in the service industry, they like to spray like pheromones on them for higher tips.
Yep.
So sometimes you'll see like a lot of people in the service industry do that.
So I was wearing the pheromones because I'm wearing this man down right here. Listen, I'm wearing them down. You know what I'm saying, man? So I'm trying to,
Those two smell good.
Yeah, man.
And we also have the Eros,
Yes.
which is it says for men, but I
use
use
that
the
shit.
Eros.
Yep.
I love the Eros myself.
I like Tabascos and Wud's.
Yeah, I do. I love them. They smell. It smells. And then now they've just came out with the Eros candle. It's a body oil candle, and it has a little spoon with it.
Oh,
So you can
We
actually,
discovered that over the weekend.
Yeah, we went to.
Listen, we appreciate y'all for that expo. Just want to say.
Shout out to Aretha
nice.
and Jessica, right? Our bedroom candy.
Yeah, they came all the way from Texas.
Flew out.
We could not be bedroom candy
Right.
consultants at our own event.
Right.
No.
And Aretha and Jessica and their bedroom candy consultants in Dallas.
Yep.
They believed in us enough that they came out here. They flew out here and set up a bedroom candy table, and they said they'll be at the next one.
Yay!
And they recruited somebody.
They did.
signed
Shout
up.
out to Miss Nicole.
Yeah, they signed up a consultant here who is a sexologist.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So that just amazing. She was there sitting with me when we were watching Sir's performance, and she was like, "Wow!" You could tell she was like, "I'm mesmerized. This is amazing." And we just had a really good conversation. It was what was beautiful is that even my husband said to me, he said, "I learned a lot more about foreplay." I said, "You did?" He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna change up some things." I said, "You are?" Okay. Okay, let's just talk about the other thing, and then because I know time is.
So this is our newest baby, right? And I love it already. It's called Mic Drop. Yeah, you can already hear the bitch.
That's on one.
Right.
That's
Literally,
one?
That's one. Yeah. This is our newest toy from Bedroom
It's our
Candy.
wand toy. So
It's
you know
our
how the wand is like the remember the Hitachi wand everybody talks about. This is very powerful. It's called Mic Drop. It looks like a microphone.
Yep.
But how many my wand toys, I used to always use them like a microphone anyway.
Right.
But of course, because Candy is a performer, so a lot of her stuff she brings it around her.
This is one.
That's one.
That's on one. It's very powerful.
Like
Kiki, when we did the show yesterday, she put it in water. That's waterproof.
Oh, as it should be.
Waterproof.
Go in the shower just real quick.
Yeah. You don't need a shower head anymore. You got the mic
that
drop.
bitch was splashing. It was water.
Also,
everywhere.
too, we had a trans woman who is transitioning from male to female, and what she was talking about is that when you take the different hormones and stuff, it affects your genitalia.
Yep.
So she hasn't had bottom surgery yet, and so what's happening is that her penis was flaccid and she doesn't get erections anymore. She doesn't get orgasms, and she was depressed. She said someone told her to get a wand, and she was thinking, what would someone with a penis need a wand for?
Yeah.
Well, I can even that can go under the scrotum and that perineum area.
Because when I was sucking dick, right? Because when I was sucking dick yesterday, and everybody was all mesmerized and shit, right?
She be saying that it was simulation. She wasn't sucking nobody real dick. I'm like, you gotta be careful. She just be like, I just suck a dick. I was like, don't just come out saying it like that.
Sometimes, friend, people be like, was out there doing. I was like, yeah, I was sucking dick a little bit, give a little temptation.
That's for shock value.
Right. And so, because when we were educating the people, and I was telling them about, helping hand and the flingulum, and she was like, yes, put it right there on that part.
Yes.
And so this.
So when you put it there on that part for her,
yes,
she was able to achieve orgasm. So now her partner can give her pleasure. So she finally, and she mentioned that part is also when she has the vaginoplasty. They preserve that part when they do the surgery for sensation. So they found the spot for sensation. So she was saying that anyone that you know that's trans, male to female, definitely recommend the wand because and tell them where to they can find pleasure, because those hormones and stuff really affect changes in their sex organs. We had Chase on here, who's a trans man, who said that the hormones affected even his vulva, so it's just these are good things to know. And it's also good, I had shared for people who are differently abled, the wand.
Look how long this is. It's just beautifully made, because the last one that we had
and it's flexible, isn't it? The head is still very flexible.
Yeah, because the other one, it was a very hard plastic, and it was pink and black.
Yeah, and so they're becoming more universal because everybody don't like pink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you're thinking about, when you're trying to be inclusive, you got to think about that even in your, manufacturing of your packaging, your products.
So, baby daddy, when we gonna
stop? You be putting him on the spot.
When we gonna?
Yeah. The other thing is that I had watched this podcast called How I Fuck, and there was a lady who has dwarfism.
Yes.
We take for granted that we can reach our clit.
Yep.
She can't, and so something just as simple as the wand toy can help her to get, to get satisfaction, a toy. And then she can reach her clit. And then because it's so wide, it also can hit like that whole area, because the clit extends, you guys.
Yes,
it extends behind the labia. You know what I'm saying? You get all those 8,000, 10,000 now, 10,000 plus nerve endings. And the clitoris is only designed for pleasure, y'all. So then you can hit that whole area. So that is our mic drop, and that is our spicy bag. But we're going to get back to you guys. So Narada, tell people like where they can find you, what you got coming up, all of that good shit.
Find me on social media, Narada Jay. That's NARADAJAY on Facebook, NARADAJAY 803. So Narada Jay 803 on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. What I got coming up, I have an album that I'm actually putting out. I don't have an exact date, but probably about a month or so. I'm just waiting to get one song back that has a feature on it. Dope female artist I've been working with. Then I thought I'd be putting an album out.
Oh yeah.
The album is called Shadows and Demons.
Oh yeah. So definitely you guys check Narada Jay out. We're gonna have we're gonna have highlights on our social media of everybody's performances. We're not gonna do the full performances. We'll probably put, we'll have somewhere for people to be able to access it. But we're going to do highlights. We want to highlight everybody that performed or that was on our panels on our social media. So we're going to tag you and everything on that as well. And Franya and Mo, come on and tell us where people can find y'all, what y'all got going on. You mentioned you're a business owner, all that stuff.
Yes. I don't really have a lot of social media presence. All my presence on social media is through my wife's social media account. She just tag me every now and then.
Yeah.
But she does most of her stuff online.
Yes. Well, I am FrañaMarie. I am also a big, beautiful, voluptuous model out here in Arizona. So
shout out.
You can find.
And where you gonna be at next month, friend?
I will be at the Full Figured and Sassy Expo.
For that.
Yes, because we're gonna be there too.
Yes, I know. I always look for y'all. I literally look for the table every time. It'll be March 19th from 11 to 4.
Yes.
And it's always fun. It's where vendors come. They have boutique owners that have plus size clothes. Yeah. So Lane Bryant, watch out because they coming for your money. Okay, ladies, stop just thinking you need to go to like the big names. There are business owners out here that have clothes for us.
Yes.
Good quality,
sexy clothes,
sexy and sophisticated. So if you ain't ready to be full sexy yet, you can go ahead and still find a cute outfit for work or go into the club or brunch.
Yes.
Feel me? I'm one of the ambassadors for Full Figured Sassy, which I love. I get to encourage women to love their bodies, own their sexuality, own their femininity, and wear the goddamn outfit.
Hello.
So you can find me on Instagram at FrañaMarie, FraNamarie, and I also am a well-known baker out here. Yes. I make specialty cinnamon rolls. My most popular two are sweet potato pie and cherry pie cinnamon rolls.
Ooh,
yes, they are amazing.
She know I got to order.
I make breads. Yep. And I am also in the process of expanding out to being a bistro so I can have a location and feed the masses.
Yay!
So yes.
Bumps for that.
Oh,
yeah.
But you can find that information at WudnSpoon. I am on Facebook, WUD''N spoon, SPOON. And then I am on Instagram as well, WUDN_SPOON.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much
for having us.
for joining us.
Thank you.
It's been a blast. I hope you guys had a blast.
Dude,
listen, you guys
awesome weekend.
are a part of our tradition now. We literally have said, okay, so our anniversary, we usually take time off or whatever. But we said that this was such a dope event that next year we're going to make sure we have a hotel room for Friday and Saturday night. Yep. We'll be off Friday. We won't work. We'll make sure. Listen, if anybody has anything going on the same Saturday and Sunday as the expo, I'm not coming. We are going to come. We want people to come with us.
Awesome.
It was such a great time. It was so eye-opening for us.
Yeah. We had the time put aside for like a hotel room and everything, but even just getting to the event and just experiencing everything that first Saturday night, and then the Sunday morning with all the vendors and everything, we got to like listen to all the conversations that were had, the presentations, the class that we went to.
The oral class. Listen, the way them females was trying to not look at him, but look at him. I'm looking at them like, no, look, yes.
Myself
listen, they were watching him with that orange.
As soon as she said, what you want to do is you want to peel back the orange reel and then look around the edges and stuff. I'm like, this is it. This is my home right here. This is my world.
Yes. Shout out to Jasmine Brown. We had her. We had her on our show and we posted it. Listen, she does the Temptations cruise.
Yes.
And where they have like a playroom and she teaches oral sex Simon Says style. So I want to go on that cruise. Like she sits there and there's couples and she says, we're going to focus on the vulva, and the partners are doing what she says as they do it. I was like, that is sexy as fuck. Okay.
Yes.
What's up?
Yeah. So, when yeah, wait a minute. Like, I'm already feeling y'all vibes, so we'll definitely keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? It's so cool to find another like married couple that's like on your same level.
Yes,
so yeah.
Because we have some things cooking because the play party's coming next.
When we want to put it together. When you do something like that, we want, we're just trying to figure at what level when we first start off, because, again, like you said, it's about safety. It's about vetting, and it's about making sure that we have the right, the right environment and the right people. And then, so we're cooking some things up with that. The other thing too, is that, we're going to do, experiences, like travel experiences. Again, Kiki and I talk a lot about collaboration. We don't reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of amazing, dope, sexy experiences going on all over the world, even within the US. And so we want to partner.
Want Black people.
We just want to take. We want to take people to those experiences and those events. We don't have to duplicate that. Oh, we can do it. Why? They already have it down pat. They already have their protocols, everything. And so we just want to take people there. And then we're also supporting other Black businesses. So those are things that we want to do. But
I love that.
It's coming soon. Just
excited.
rock with us. So you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Sex, Love, and the Black Experience podcast. And we are out. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching Sex, Love, and the Black Experience podcast. Please continue to tune in and keep watching. And follow us at omgoddesses.com. Join our VIP list. Or Facebook and IG at omgoddesses20 and Twitter at omgoddesses.